Hi, I'm Chris Gasper, and this is Globe 10.0, joined today by Joe Sullivan. Guess who's back in the NFL? Randy Moss. That's right, Moss signed an incentive-laden deal with the San Francisco 49ers. We all remember the last time he played out in the Bay Area for the Oakland Raiders. It didn't go so well. Joe, what can we expect from Randy Moss this year? Is this guy done? I mean, he's 35 years old, but does he have anything left in the tank?
Is he done? Yes, he's done. Look, if he had anything left, he would have produced last year for the 2 years seasons ago with the three teams that tried to get something out of him. No one wanted him last year. If he had anything to offer, I think people would have tried him.
Well, I mean, listen, the way Randy tells it is there were a select few teams he wanted to play for. I think it was the Jets and the Patriots. They weren't interested. He sat out. If there's any group of fans that know that Randy Moss, who's been counted out and motivated, can make a difference, it would be people here. Because when he came here in 2007 after the Raiders, everyone said he was done. His legs were shot, couldn't practice. He went out and lit it up. Now, he's 35.
Yeah,
so
how many years ago was that?
Yeah, that was 5 years ago. But I'm telling you, even in 2010, he had 5 touchdowns. I still think he's not going to be that old Randy Moss. But I think he can help the 49ers because their receiving core did nothing. I mean, people complain about the Patriots not making plays on the outside. The 49ers had an awful receiving crew last year.
And there's a sense of desperation with San Francisco. They need to do more with the passing game. Jim Harbaugh is an aggressive guy.
Oh, no
so
question.
He's trying things. He'll try to solve the problem. This is not the answer, Jim.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's not going to be a number 1 wide receiver, but could he be a role-playing guy, and could he play nice for 1 year? I think it could happen.
So what's a role-playing guy for Randy Moss? So you just run down the field occasionally and then watch the rest of the plays?
Well, that's the way he's always been. There's no question about it. But if he can stretch that field, well, you look at what some of the receivers are getting on these deals. I mean, you're going to tell me that he's not going to be as productive as Josh Morgan?
Well,
I mean, I have a hard time. Even in 2010, he still had 5 touchdowns.
Now you've got me, Chris.
Randy Moss has his issues, and I freely admit that. But I still think this is not a bad move for the 49ers. Look, it's an incentive-laden deal. Doesn't work out. You just cut ties with him. I think he still has a little bit left in the tank. That's just me.